Okay, we're back working on the tracks. I was able to take one off without unhooking it, and the other one had broken, so I had to do some repairs. It would have been much easier to paint unhooked. It sounds kind of crazy, but since one is hooked and the other one wasn't, I'd rather them both be the same way for consistency. I was gonna do shading, then dry brushing. With so much inner detail, I decided, which is something I not necessarily do with tracks with my other vehicles, I decided to do a wash. And this is not really a wash, my goodness. This is really dark. I just wanted to get inside. I added about half denatured alcohol, but nah, it would have been hard to, with all the in and outs, to get it well painted. I might do oversprays with the air gun, but I guess I'm just gonna go with a super heavy wash. Maybe it'll lighten up a little bit once it's dry. Made a bunch of it, so might as well use it. I'll be back when I'm done with this part. Okay, more work on the tracks. I applied what I thought was a wash. Ended up basically like painting them a little more translucent mix of flat black and red brown. All my colors are Tamiya acrylics, just for reference. And I made a mix here of flat aluminum and medium gray, just basically bringing the texture out of the links. So I try to look for a little lighter color, similar to what they were painted before. I wanted to do a wash in the crevices. Well, that didn't turn out too well, but usually my track process is starting with that dark brown and then going from there. But I usually don't go metallic gray like this. But I want to match a little bit of the spare links. I don't want to have to go and change that, and I won't be painting the inside a lot differently outside of picking up the teeth and a little dry brushing of the same color, so the base color will end up being the darker shade, and this that I'm applying now will become the lighter shade to bring out the detail. Again, I think it's gonna be okay. Then later I can do some oversprays with the air gun, and I get more variety in the color. But I like how it looks. I like how it looks. It's gonna stand out and look nice. Or later. Okay, more work on the tracks. Basically overspraying with a mix of red, brown, and some yellow. Again, decided to do the same on both sides, linked up, so I've been flipping and bending and turning over. This red, brown, yellow mix gives like an earthy, maybe worn, maybe rust, not much rust. You know, sometimes the tracks are lumps of rust in modeling world, but couldn't happen if they were being used. So again, going over with this, like what I call an oversplay. I'm not really painting. It's like going on the edges. I was planning to go over with chrome silver, light dry brushing. But I really like how they're turning out now. So I think I might leave them alone. I had gone over with dry brushing over the teeth, so that's why they kind of stand out a bit. Again, let me get these closer to the camera. On the inside, it actually looks like metal, at least to my eyes. So I don't know if I want to go more silver. Nice variations. So I think I'm gonna call these done. The tracks, I really like what they look like. It's gonna be an interesting job getting them back on, particularly because I don't remember which one I had on what side. But that's part of the process. More later.